Alright, looks like we got some more traps here. And there's something in this trap up here that I want to get because it is a puzzle. Everyone loves puzzles. There's more to the puzzle than just jumping on the thing, though. Gotta jump up and down on it. 3 times? No. 4 times. And there's a hat. Hooray, a collectible hat. Why? Because this game is... what's it called? Team Fortress 2. All about the hats. Why make a new game when you can just make hats? Hello, Mr. Hunter. I'm going to presume my friend here knows what she's doing as she's running. Apparently not. Let's run up here, and there seems to be a oddly placed... Is that a television? Well, whatever. Designed for me to basically get up here. Oh, thank you. Not sure if that was a cutscene or not. But basically that'll give me an opportunity to run. And fall down in a pit like an idiot. Alright, run. On the floor this time, not in invisible land that doesn't exist. Yeah, that's fine. And look at her jump right out that window. Good jump. Loot. That's the noise that it makes. The noise you make whenever you drop a duty and the thing goes sploosh. Bloosh. Nothing in here, just some bubbles, sorry. Aha! As I come up for air. Just gonna go underneath here, underneath the mud. Come up for air. Continue to be up here until he starts turning around, maybe? Or not. Okay, fair enough. We go this way, I'm gonna go underneath the pier here. Why? Because I can. No point in going up. If there's a much better, sneakier down. Alright, we're gonna do one of these puzzles where I'm gonna randomly put the light in a place you don't want to be. But I've also given you the ability to be underwater. So this should be more or less super easy to do. And apparently he's just gonna move on, so I don't have to worry about this second hidey hole. Alright, we need to push the log here, it looks like. It's got the little heart carved into it. Not sure why there's a heart carved into it. I could speculate that someone was in love long ago and carved their heart into the tree to remember their sweetie. Not sure if that is at all related to Mr. Hunter here. Nice try, bitch. Thought you had me, you didn't. Because you're dumb. You're dumb, you're stupid, and you're dumb. Oh, I think there's a guy behind that bush. Let's shoot at it. Okay, there's not a guy behind that bush. I shot at it once and nothing happened, so I'll just assume that he is not here. Not important. You're fucked. Get fucked. That's a pretty good shot with what I assume is a shotgun. Run, Forrest. Mush. Alright, into the thing. Yes, friend, close the door. I'll grab this shotgun off the wall and we'll blow his brains out. Or maybe put it through his belly. That would be equally terrible. Oh, that's a double barrel. That's a double barrel shotgun. That's ouchie times for you. As I put it directly into your, I have to assume your stomach. Unless they aimed a little bit higher than that. Either way, he's not getting up for a while. If at all. Hooray! We've beaten the woods, and now we're going to hop on. Where's my friend? Hello, friend. You coming? I need you to push this with me. Hey! Get out of here. You stuck? Alright, I will guess I will reset this then. Nope, can't reach it. Alright, start from checkpoint. Put us right here, but with our friend on the other side of the window. Hooray for us. Alright, let's push this together. Hop on this little door like a boat, and we'll off to our next area. Which is hopefully not an area I've been to already. So, what do you do for fun? Okay, not for much words, I guess. I'll just sit here and enjoy the ride, I guess. In silence. Boy, this water's real cold. Keeps coming up on my side of the boat. Must be nice to be dry in the middle. Another TV. A lot of TVs around, I don't know why. Like, there were TVs in the forest. There's TVs in this pond, stream, something. Hopefully our little raft is not headed to the maw, or whatever it's called from the first game. Would not like to find out this is a prequel to Little Nightmares 1. What is this? These buildings. The buildings are bendy towards the water. Interesting. Why would building... Oh, are those buildings moving? Or is it just perspective? Okay. We've got buildings that are like, instead of standing up straight, are like kind of curving away towards the pond, river, stream, lake. But why did Baghead and his friend cross the river? To get to the other side, of course. Ha ha ha. Alright, I could grab you by the hand and take you. Heh. Got you now, bitch. I'm gonna drag you to the next area. Oh, there's no TV with a little dude standing in front of it. That's not creepy at all. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, he was just a phantom I ate. Or touched, or whatever, and turned into power. Unlimited power. Alright, I guess we'll go in the door here and we'll see what we're running into. Hooray. Achievements for all. Appears to be someone hanging from the ceiling here. Kind of. They're in the TV. Interesting. Like how they always... Yeah, well, I guess you wouldn't use flat screen TVs, particularly when you're trying to portray like an old-timey, whatever, dystopian future. You would take stuff that's old enough that anyone that was born in the last 20 years would remember. But if you're older than, say, I don't know, 30 years old, or your family basically never upgraded their television set. I mean, we had a square television in my parents' house till, I don't know, a while. It was a while. I don't know when they got rid of their last one. We did have a flat screen TV my parents purchased sometime in the early 2000s, and it ended up breaking because of a capacitor failing. So my brother Steven and I, well, mainly Steven, went out to the Radio Shack at the time, and we picked up a capacitor to replace the busted capacitor in there. And then the TV worked for another couple years, and we ended up having to replace 2 or 3 more capacitors to keep it working. And once we'd physically replaced all of the capacitors that had blown on the television, we were basically like, okay, this is like the 3rd or 4th time we've done this, Mom. You and Dad need to like start thinking about a new television, because this thing keeps blowing capacitors, and eventually it's just going to stop working, period. There's going to be something more than just oh, that was a mistake. A blown capacitor in this thing. So they waited till the television died, and then they went out and replaced it immediately. Yep, that was a mistake. Remember, child, all things are TVs. This microwave is just TV. It is heat TV. It heats up food for TV at dinner, you know? This TV I'm about... Oh, that is not what they wanted me to do there. Okay, I am thinking that I was going to jump up there. And then... But they don't want me to do that. They want me to do something else with this TV. I have a pretty good guess what that is. I'm going to kick the TV with my feetsies, and then this is going to pull me up as the television goes down. Though, I have to wonder if this isn't going to slingshot me over the top of the thing. No, the rope is very long for some reason. Alright, we'll come in here and let our buddy friend come up, I think. Yep, looks like we're going to push this TV down so that she can come up. Hooray! He was thinking ahead, too. Look at that. She's already on the TV. And she's higher than me now. Hooray! Friendship. Never ends. It's great. We love it. Just me and my friend. She's gonna put out her hand, and I'm gonna jump the gorge. Alright, catch me. Hooray! You caught me again. Would have been embarrassing if you let me go. I would have just had to redo the thing if I had let go of her, you know, because there's no way I'm making that jump without my companion's help. Kind of interesting that I haven't had the reverse happen where I have to hold out my hand so that she can make the jump as well. But whatever, right? I'm gonna step right through this door here, thank you. Oh, great. This TV is causing me mental issues, apparently. Alright. Go over to the TV and make it stop. Hello, Mr. TV. Ooh, there's something I gotta do here. I'm gonna tune the transmission. Oh, closer. Ooh, I have to do it again. Oh good, I'm in the hallway again. And I'm very slow. Like I'm running through molasses. Jump! Slow-mo jump. Alright, we're gonna not find out what's behind this door, apparently. Okay, well, that's fine and dandy, I guess. We'll... I guess do that again at some point. That'll be fun. But next time we'll get a little closer. And then a little closer, and then the game will end. You'd be like, what was behind the door? And everyone will be like, I don't know. Something behind the door. The game ended right as you opened it. But you didn't get to find out what that was, and the game just ended. You just... So many questions. Hooray! We're moving a little. I can't imagine having a more or less filled dumpster that's 2 to 3 sizes larger than me, and me and my buddy are just gonna push it, you know, to move it out of the way. There's, see the ball, see the goals. There's probably some sort of achievement where you kick the ball through the goal or something. I don't know. There's probably something to this ball and goalie post, but I don't know what it is. Play one-on-one against your best friend in a game of football, soccer, basketball, hockey. Yeah, we did it. We threw it through both goalposts. Hooray for me. So what is this? It's a housing complex or something. Kind of looks like an apartment building. Or I guess it could be a school. Since there's books tied up in an old-fashioned ropey way that I've never seen anyone ever carry their books. Like it just, oh, let's put a belt around our books and that's how we'll carry them to school. And no one has done that since the 1910s or 20s or whatever. Whenever they, I guess kids started using backpacks more regularly to carry their books. I don't know when that was. Hard to say. Have to look it up. What else? Playing around here. Can't get into the smoldering garbage can thing. That's a little disturbing, though. I'm gonna pull this thing even though I don't know what it does. That's how we play the game. We do, and then we find out what the consequences are, and then we go, oh, that was dumb. Why did I do that? That was... Definitely shouldn't have pulled the fucking trigger before I knew what it was gonna do. Turned on all the electricity, and now I'm dead. In this case, turned off all the lights. I have no idea why you would... Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's jump together. Yeah, we fell down into the floorboards. Hooray for us. Like, I'm trying to rack my brain as to, like... okay. I'll just throw it out there. Let's all be wrong forever and ever. Because I'm gonna put it on the internet, and the internet's forever, of course. Right. I could see some people bringing the book back strap back. You know, like putting a belt around your books and carrying them over your shoulder. I could see that coming back. Maybe not in the way where you put a fucking piece of rope around it and that's how you carry your books to and from school, but I could easily see like a leather strap that holds all your books together coming back into style, at least briefly. You know, kids going, oh, that's kind of cool looking. I'm gonna do it to be different. And then we have a news story about it, and they talk about it on Good Morning America, and it dies like every yearly fad that occurs, you know. You know, right? Every year it seems like there's this new... Here's the old man in his rocking chair going, I remember when I was a child, we didn't have any of this 6-7 bullshit. We used our trapper keepers like good children. And then we played with our Tamagotchis. That was something that was definitely going to stand the test of time. That was the hot thing when I was in 6th grade or so. The virtual pet, the Tamagotchis. Everyone had one. Also, someone's trying to kill me with buckets of stuff and frying pans, and I have inadvertently evaded all those by accident. Dead. That was guaranteed that was going to happen. Why? Because I don't know. Someone fucking put a locker up on top of the ceiling, and the second I step on it, I draw. I mean, like, you can see it from here now that I'm looking for it, but like, I'm not looking for it. I'm looking down at, like, down the hallway here, you know? I'm not thinking about, okay, they might drop a fucking bookcase on me. Yeah, that wad of paper is not gonna set the trap off. That, however, will. Apparently was the straight up trap. Ooh, look, there's like a little doorway here. Jump up here and get in here. I didn't investigate the other doorway either. That's great. Great for me, good for me. Great. Oh wow. Dead. So, I know I was killed by a number of traps in the woods, but this is kind of like, why are there so many damn traps in this schoolhouse? Literally. I like how my partner's like way smarter than I am. He's like, hey, let's not walk into this obvious trap that you can't seem to see, but I clearly see. I'll kind of wait over here while you accidentally set off this trap here. Oh, here's a hammer. That's definitely not going to be used here in a second. Oh, you tricked me. Oh no, they got my friend! Hey! You let her go. Him, her. Or him. Also, it was like one of those kids missing like the top half of their face. Like, as if, like, say you take your cheekbone and everything above your cheekbone, I think that kid was missing. Oh, also, smush. Oh. Oh, they have porcelain heads. That's interesting. Dead. Didn't see that coming. Alright, I'm going to pick up the hammer. And I'm going to hit you in your head. Like this. Mush. Your brains have been splattered. Though you don't have brains, it just appears that you're made of porcelain. Hey, you want to come over here? We'll have the trap take care of you for me. Dead. Like an idiot. I used my big brain to lure you into this trap. Mush. I broke it everything. Anyways. Let's continue on our thing here. It looks like I gotta drop the hammer. Like, literally not hold the hammer no more. Let's check in the locker. Is there anything in this locker? There's a drawing of a horsey or a dog or something. Can't tell what it is. Hopefully that's a dog. This is a drawing of a... Oh, there's a kid in there. With a shadow. But there is a drawing of a big, dark fire. Great. Just great. I'm gonna check some more lockers. Toilet paper. Toilet paper in this locker. That's improper. There's some sort of cubby code closet, it looks like, where the kids would, I guess, put their coats and hats and, I don't know, change into shoes? I don't know if they do that in old-timey schoolhouses or not. Up, I'm caught. I'm dead. Alright, let's give that another try. Let's try not to get caught this time. So basically, I can see the teacher's writing. And then she stops, turns around, looks at her notes. And I presume you're going to go back to writing on the chalkboard. So we're going to use your chalk noises as cover for my footsteps. And then we'll stop when you do that. Because that's clearly you putting like a period at the end of a sentence and indicating to me, hey, I'm gonna turn around in a second and you're going to die. Oh, nope. That did not work. Alright, well, at least I got a checkpoint here. That's good, I guess. But I have to get this key. I'm not sure that was... I think I got caught late in my hiding. This, however, is scripted. So I have to hide in this box. Or I'll hide behind the door. Either way, that works. Up, she's got a big long neck. Up, she's using her big long neck to find me. I'm dead. I did not expect you to have extendo neck, lady. Kinda knew that you would have something like that, I guess. But I didn't know you would actually have, like, a neck that extends out that far. I need to get the key again, clearly. Great. Game says, you gotta do the actual puzzle, Chris, and succeed, and not get eaten or smushed. Otherwise, we're not gonna count this. Also, fucking run. Nothing here. Nothing over there. This is disgusting, by the way. I can see you everywhere. I have eyes everywhere.